Oh, hey, what you doing? Well, guess what? You're about to enjoy a conversation from the latest live episode of Snaps. Have a good time.
South Carolina and Clemson. Two teams that, in my opinion, are on the outside looking in of the playoffs.
Yep.
I do think we nailed it with our diagram, right? That it's 3 SEC teams, 4 Big Ten, 2 ACC, 1-1-1.
Yep.
But I don't really, with that, now, well, actually, let me amend this. I was going to say I don't see Clemson getting in because of how weak their schedule's been, but a dominant win over South Carolina maybe could be a launching pad. But then to your point, Aaron, do you punish a one-loss championship game loser who would then be a 2 losses in favor of Clemson? I don't think so. So I think, unfortunately, I think South Carolina and Clemson are both very good teams.
Yep.
To your top 12, I think South Carolina's playing some of the best football in the entire country. I don't think either team's going to end up in the playoffs, but this is still a massive game for both. If they want to give themselves a chance, obviously, if chaos happens. But I think where's this game at, actually?
Clemson.
Is it in Clemson? At the end of the day, I think South Carolina's played better teams, been tested more. I think they have more NFL guys on defense, and I think Lenore Sellers is so locked in right now. I think that South Carolina gets it done on the road at Clemson.
I think they get it done on the road against Clemson too. I think they're weird to say it. I think they're the more talented football team this year. They got the better quarterback. They got the better run game. I think Clemson has a little bit of advantage on the skill players on the outside, but South Carolina's defense this year has been elite. I think they'll be elite in this game. And I think there's enough of a carrot at the end for both teams to play obviously extremely hard. So I think you're going to get South Carolina's best defense going against a Clemson offense, which has been better this year. Like I've said about Cade Klubnik, really impressed the way he's played this year. Year 2 in the system, year 2 being the starting quarterback. I just think that South Carolina defense is going to be a little bit too much for Clemson. So I'm with you. I think South Carolina wins, but unfortunately a little bit too late of getting into the playoffs.
Well, and remember, that South Carolina defense, I know Dylan Stewart's a freshman, but like Kennard, I'm pretty sure all those other guys are like
they're very senior-led football
like
teams.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So this is their last go of it, right?
Yeah.
It's their last game. The boys are going to be locked in. The young guys trying to win for the old ones.
He's the first-round pick. Linebackers are all seniors. Like this is this is why they were excited about this team because of how senior that they were on defense. So they messed around this last go around versus Clemson.
Yeah, if only they hadn't hit Garrett Nussmeier.
I know. God.
Their entire world would be different. But anyway, so yeah, South Carolina defense too strong. How do you think Lenoris matches up with Clemson's defense?
I think Lenoris just plays his game, and Lenoris will be fine as long as he doesn't turn the ball over and just protects inside the pocket. He's been better at that as late, but he's an improved passer. You're seeing confidence there. The receivers are getting better. They have a very talented tight end and Joshua Simon, who's been great. And then they're running the ball. Like, he's going to get looks because him and Rocket have been dynamic when Rocket's healthy. Like, that is the best quarterback running back dynamic duo in the country when both are running and both are healthy. You're talking about 450, 470 pounds of fucking meat between the both of them, running hard with speed.
That is crazy to think about.
It's a
still
lot
probably
of weight back there.
Still probably my favorite play of the year, or at least a nominee for it, is the Rocket Sanders touchdown against Mizzou to end the game.
Yeah.
The miniature Beastquake, that thing was incredible.
Well, I'd say that was pretty fun. Maybe had a laugh or two, potentially even learned a thing along the way. If you did enjoy it, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing, and we'll see you next time for more snaps.